Hello folks, welcome to the another video. In this video we are going to take a look at shared preferences. With shared preferences, you can efficiently store and retrieve data locally on your phone. This feature is especially useful when dealing with text fields or any other data that needs to persist or stored even when the app is closed. Imagine having some text fields filled with data, and then closing your app, and then you reopen it. All the entered data is gone. This make a bad impression on user. So, by utilizing shared preferences, you can ensure that your data is persisted. Let's dive into a simple sample application. In this example, we'll focus on persisting the user's name. We have a text field where users can input their name. And after pressing this button, we will save the user name. So let's start doing some code magic. And before doing magic, please subscribe to Widget Wisdom. Or you can help me out by taking membership on Patreon. So, first, we need to initialize shared preferences. So, add the dependency to your pubspec.yaml file and then press on this pub get option. So that it will get all the dependency. And now come to this main.dart file. And now from here remove this my home page class. And here create a stateful widget as user form. And call this class from my app, and remove the title from here. Now come in this user form class, and here create shared preferences variable, and then make it late, because we are going to initialize this preference variable in the future. Now here override init state method. And make this method as async, and now inside it. Let's initialize our thisPrefs variable. Now the initialization part is done. Now here inside this build method, I'm creating a text field. Now for our this text field, we need a text editing controller, to manipulate the text of this text field. Now let's give the hint to the text field. And wrap this text field into container, and add some padding to it. Now here create a elevated button. And inside this for child widget, assign a text widget and add the save data string. And now for on pressed callback, when user tap on this button, we will store the username. So for doing that, let's make use of prefs, and we want to store the string value, so make use of setString method. And inside this method, we need to pass two parameter. First is key, and second parameter is data. So we are passing the key in this method because it needs to look in the storage to find the data for the respective key. That's why we are passing the key, and then relevant data for that key. Now from init method, call the getUsername method, in which we will extract username. Now let's create this getUsername method. Now let's make use of setState method, so that whenever we get the data then we will rebuild the data. Now let's assign the name to the name controller by using .text and assign the value by prefs.getString, and if in any case preference don't have value or having null then assign it a empty string. Now pass the same key which we have used for storing the data. Now that was it, now let's run the program. We are having some error. Let's fix this issue. It's saying that we cannot use async and await inside this init method. So let's move this preferences initialization part from init method to getUsername method. And now add the async here. Now let's run this program again. And our app has been installed. Now let's input some string like Widget Wisdom. You can use your name also. Now tap on this save button. I guess name has been stored successfully, so let's close the app and open it again. And as you can see in our app we can persist data. So that was it for this video. If you have learned something new from this video then please, do like, share and subscribe to my channel.